I really don't know what time or what day or what year you would get to watch this video, but on this particular day, I decided to make a video about my life unscripted. Welcome to my channel. My hair has been in a mess for a while now, but because I wear wigs a lot, you won't even know. Yeah, and I bought this microphone like a few weeks ago from a website, but after I tested it, I found out that I just felt the sound quality was not good. Like, it was not so wonderful. It was not what I expected. So that's why, if you notice in my other videos, I usually use my headphone because it has a very nice microphone. So yeah, but today is one of those days, like, I don't even know how I'm feeling. Not like I don't care about the sound, but I mean, I want to loosen my hair, so I can't wear the headphone. I don't know how I'm feeling today, but this is my life unscripted. Normally, before I make a video, I usually like write down the things to say, but I didn't do that today. This is actually my life unscripted. Look at the area where I normally make my video. Here. Yeah. So, my name is Adi, and I am currently a second year medical student. I study in the Philippines. I came here in 2019. Yeah, I came here in 2019, and we just had classes till March of 2020 before the pandemic started. And from March 2020 till date, we've been having classes online. So yeah, that's for like, this is April, right? This is April 2021. So we've actually had classes online for literally like 1 year, because we're actually coming to the end of our second year. We're preparing for the final exams called comprehensive exams, where you get to be asked basically the things you did for the whole year. But to be honest, I'm really tired of the online classes. I miss home. You know, I think today is one of those days, you know, we literally have online classes. So it's not like before where we have to go to school, you know. Yeah, so I think this is one of those days. I miss home. And I actually have my flight ticket, my return ticket. It was converted to a code. The airline, yeah, they converted it to a voucher. Sorry, it's a voucher. So with the voucher, I can actually book a flight. From what they told me, it's actually valid for two years. I can actually book a flight. Yeah, I can book a flight home, but my worry about going home, because currently, because of the whole pandemic situation, the Philippines border is not open to students. So yeah, you can leave the country, but to come back, it's not certain. So if I travel, because I was actually thinking about it, what if I travel and then after the 1 month holiday, I won't be able to come back? You know, I don't want to be in that situation. So I don't even know yet, or I don't know whether to risk it and just go home, because I've been here for 2 years, and to be honest, I miss home. I'm still thinking about it. I haven't decided yet. So meanwhile, I made this video, like, there's this video I made like a week ago. I made it along with the first video I posted. the video I talked about myself, like get to know me tag. Yeah, I made that video the same day, but that video is supposed to have gone up, but I actually thought I was ready for it. I've made it, I edited it, but I don't know why I don't want to post it yet. I don't know if people are willing to, you know, watch those kind of videos, because this is basically me talking about my life, about the mistakes that I made before. You know, I was very open in that video, and I don't know how people are going to see it, but this is something I've really wanted to do for a while now, and I've been procrastinating this for like 2 years. I wanted to start in 2019, but for some reasons I kept, you know, moving the plan, and here I am in 2021, ready as I thought, and I've made this video, and then I'm here again worried if people are going to watch it. I'm going to post it anytime soon, and hopefully you get to watch it. I think this pandemic can actually affect you in a way if you don't take care of your mental health, especially as a foreign student in another country where you don't even have your family. If you don't find ways to, you know, find a balance, if you don't find ways to create a balance, create a balance. If you don't find ways to create a balance, oh, my hair is it's actually all natural. Oh my God. So like I was saying, if you're a foreign student, or generally, not just about foreign students or anything like that, generally in life, you have to create a balance, because if you don't, you will literally burn out. Medicine is a very taxing course. It can drain you actually, so you have to be mentally ready, emotionally ready, physically ready, spiritually ready, like in all aspects. And I also feel like, generally in life, it's good to, you know, pursue your goals and everything, but you should also find a way to balance your life, to balance out your life. Even though it's a pandemic, like, I don't feel like the way I want to balance my life, I don't feel like, well, I feel like I'm being limited because of the pandemic, you know. But I'm not just going to use that as an excuse. Just in case I'm not able to travel during the holiday, I'll just visit somewhere around in the Philippines, somewhere I can travel to, and, you know, make myself happy. Because I find that when I create a balance between school, I don't know if I'm making sense, but when I create like a balance between school and my life, I feel happier. Yeah, I feel happier and I feel better, because medicine can drain you, to be honest. I also think that, not like I think that, I know that one of the reasons why I started YouTube was also a way for me to create balance. You know, I wanted to share about my experience in medical school with people, and I also wanted to share about what my life was like before I started medical school. You know, I wanted to share about the mistakes that I made after I graduated from my first degree. You know, I wanted people, or rather I want people to learn from me, from the mistakes that I made, you know. But also, I feel like starting a YouTube is also another way for me to channel my energy, you know, to make videos and create contents. For me, it's another way to balance my life because when I make these videos, I feel happier, I feel better. If I haven't really asked you before, even though I usually say it at the end of the few videos that I've made, this is me really asking you to please subscribe to my channel and help me grow on YouTube. I really mean this from the depth of my heart, because honestly, I really don't like to fail, even though failure is inevitable, right? I'm a very result-oriented person, and even though like I'm just starting out, I just want to feel like I'm heading somewhere, or if there's even a way I can make my channel better, I am very open to suggestions. So speaking of failure, was there like any time like you felt like you didn't do well or you failed in a certain thing, and how were you able to handle it? Like, I know people handle things in different ways. We have different ways that we cope with things, okay? Like, let's say you're trying to achieve something and then you failed, or you started something, maybe a business, whatever it is, maybe in school. Was there like any time you failed or you feel like you disappointed yourself, and how were you able to handle it? You know, the funny thing is that when I was growing up, like I said, I will always say it again and again, I'm a very result-oriented person, and when I fail, I feel so bad. Like, I feel so bad. For example, I'm just going to give this example. Recently, we had this course, microbiology. We had oral exams for it, and you know, I studied so hard. Like, I have micro oral exams tomorrow. Like, God, kind of nervous. Fingers crossed. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. Hopefully, it turns out well, because right now I don't know. Wish me all the best. I was up all through the night, like I was studying, like I didn't sleep all through the night. For imagine studying something so wide that you get to ask only one question and you're expected to know that question. So like I studied so hard. And then the oral exam, the exam was so horrible. Like, I was just mixing up the disease, I was mixing up the organism. Like, I failed woefully. You know, I felt so bad, like so bad. I cried though, because it's better that I didn't even study than for me to be awake several nights preparing only for me to fail. Like, oh my God, I felt so bad. And literally for like 2-3 days, I was just like thinking about, oh, maybe I should have said this right, you know, maybe I should have said this, maybe I should have said that, but obviously they've already graded you based on what you said. So I felt so bad. For 3 days, like, I couldn't even eat well. I felt like a failure, you know. I felt really bad, honestly, because I knew I studied so hard for this exam, only for me to go, and then I was so hard on myself. But I mean, I just learned that one failure does not define me, does not define the outcome of my results at the end of the year, you know. Yeah, so that's one thing I know about myself. Like when I fail, it really touches me. Nobody wants to feel like, but it's something that happens in life, you know. It's not something you can avoid. So for you, how do you handle it when you fail, or when you feel like you didn't achieve much, or you didn't achieve what you really targeted to achieve? Does it affect you? Does it affect your relationship with people? Does it affect basically, how does it affect you? How do you cope with failure? Because this is something we really shy away from. Not like shy away from, but it happens, you know. Or maybe disappointment. Okay, let's just say it in another way. How do you handle disappointment? How do you handle failure? You know, I just felt I was not handling it well before, you know, when I feel like I just want to be on my own, you know. But I mean, you don't have to do that. Yeah, you can cry over it, you can think about it, but don't just take it to heart. I mean, don't just take it to heart. People fail and people try again, you know. The funny thing is that my second and third oral exams were a lot better, you know. So, how do you handle failure? How do you cope with failure? So, I just finished loosening the hair and I combed it out. So, this is what it looks like. I'm actually going to go and wash it now, but I just want to feel myself for a while. All right, I think I'll end this here. What do you guys think about my hair? It's so pretty. Okay, so thank you for watching my life unscripted to the end. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. See you in my next video.